What if I told you that some things happen in this world that are just straight up impossible to explain? Today we're diving deep into the world of the unexplained, the unbelievable, the downright bizarre. We're talking about the strangest coincidences in history that'll make you question everything you thought you knew. Get ready to have your mind blown because we're about to explore some seriously weird stuff. We're talking about presidential assassinations with eerie similarities, shipwrecks that seem to defy the odds, and even cartoon predictions that came true. Let's do this. All right, guys, buckle up because this first one is a classic. We're talking about the crazy coincidences between Abraham Lincoln and John F. Kennedy, two of America's most beloved presidents. Both were tragically assassinated, but that's not even the craziest part. Lincoln was elected to Congress in 1846, while Kennedy was elected in 1946, exactly 100 years apart. Lincoln had a secretary named Kennedy, while Kennedy had a secretary named Lincoln. Both presidents were shot on a Friday in the head and in the presence of their wives. Their successors were both named Johnson and were both Southern Democrats. These coincidences are so wild that it makes you wonder if there's something more going on here. Next up, we're diving into the story of the Titanic and how it's eerily similar to a fictional story written 14 years before the Titanic even set sail. Back in 1898, a dude named Morgan Robertson wrote a novella called Futility, or The Wreck of the Titan. This story was about a massive, unsinkable ship called the Titan that hit an iceberg in the North Atlantic and went down. The Titan and the Titanic were almost the same size. Both lacked enough lifeboats for all passengers, and both sank in April after hitting an iceberg. Was Morgan Robertson psychic? Did he secretly invent time travel? We may never know, but one thing's for sure. This story is a chilling reminder that sometimes truth is stranger than fiction. It's enough to make your head spin. All right, let's lighten the mood a bit with some cartoon craziness. We've all heard about The Simpsons and their uncanny ability to predict the future, but seriously, how do they do it? From predicting Donald Trump's presidency to the invention of smartwatches, The Simpsons has been shockingly accurate with their predictions. Remember that episode where they showed a tiger attacking its trainers in Las Vegas? Well, guess what? A similar incident happened in real life with Siegfried and Roy. And don't even get me started on the episode where they predicted Disney's acquisition of 20th Century Fox. It's like the writers are time travelers, sending us cryptic messages through animated sitcoms. Coincidence? Maybe. Whatever the explanation, it's pretty wild to see these predictions come true. Okay, guys, get ready for this one because it's a real tearjerker. This is the story of the Pollock twins, a case that has baffled researchers and fueled the debate on reincarnation for decades. In 1957, tragedy struck the Pollock family when their two young daughters, Joanna and Jacqueline, died in a car accident. A year later, the couple had twin girls, Gillian and Jennifer. As the twins grew older, strange things started happening. They began recognizing places they had never been before, and even asking for toys that belonged to their deceased sisters. But here's the kicker. Gillian had birthmarks on her body that were identical to scars Joanna had sustained in the accident, and Jennifer had a birthmark in the same spot where Jacqueline had a fatal injury. Could these twins be the reincarnations of their sisters? The evidence is certainly compelling. This story makes you question everything you thought you knew about life, death, and the possibility of souls being reborn. Let's journey back in time to 12th century England for our final story. Picture this. Two kids emerge from a ditch near the village of Woolpit. But these aren't your average kids. Their skin is green, they speak a language no one understands, and they claim to come from a land where the sun never shines. Sounds like a fairy tale, right? Well, these are the green children of Woolpit, and their story has been puzzling people for centuries. The children were taken in by a local villager and eventually adapted to their new life, even losing their green skin tone. But where did they come from? Some say they were aliens, others believe they were refugees from a hidden underground world. The green children of Woolpit serve as a reminder that some mysteries are meant to remain unsolved, adding a touch of wonder and intrigue to our world. Wow, we've covered some seriously strange stuff today. From presidential coincidences to time-traveling cartoons and green children, the world is full of mysteries that defy explanation. These stories remind us that there's still so much we don't know, and that the universe is full of surprises. What did you guys think? Which coincidence freaked you out the most? Let me know in the comments below. And hey, if you've got any crazy coincidence stories of your own, I want to hear them. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel for more mind-blowing content, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.